So it began. The sacred door was unsealed. Immortal Uranus, the first player in Genesis, the world's first time travel game, initiated the game in December as the rules dictate. Hailing from unknown lands, Uranus in white, the father figure and oldest of the Immortals, played the tourist token card on his turn, a card of curiosity, exploration, and the unlocking of the unknown. Then the signs appeared: drones, orbs, silent visitors in the skies above America, defying the limits of known physics, but aligning perfectly with the elemental consciousness principles of ether and cavitation. These entities were not surveillance tools, they were visitors, tourists from the lands of Uranus. Their behavior aligned with Uranus's attributes. Universal law. They did not trespass. They observed, studying systems and capabilities, seeking those who understood the game. They also controlled the elements themselves with reports of them entering and exiting the ocean. Number two, enlightenment. They were the first revelation, marking humanity's initiation into something greater. The world is bigger with far more lands. And the third, authority. The presence made one truth clear: their tech was advanced and had a superior ability, but most importantly, they operate from a different model of reality, and time and space play a role. Elementally, what have we learned? With the element of water, the orbs sparked awe, curiosity, and a deep emotional realization. This was not an event we could turn back from. Humanity's feelings of wonder and fear reflected our responses to something greater than ourselves. Authority had no answers, and when they do give answers, be sure their position of power will remain the top priority. With the element of air, the orbs challenged our understanding of technology and the universe, pushing us to question, analyze, and debate their origins and intentions. New forms of energy was witnessed. Maneuverability and speed excelled expectations and known limitations. Their presence was obvious, but unstoppable, and all we could do was wait until they were finished. With the element of Earth, the physical presence of the drones and orbs over U.S. airspace grounded reality in the tangible world. They were not abstract, but visible, measurable phenomena. Where they appear may hold clues to their agenda. With the element of fire, Uranus's move awakened humanity's spiritual quest for truth and the great beyond, to connect with the unknown, igniting a flame of enlightenment and exploration. Once you see, you cannot unsee. This will lead to the diminishing of authority and the unveiling of a new model of reality. And for those who accept the invitation, entry into a greater community previously hidden from humanity, which brings new lands, cultures, technologies, resources, and energy devices. Uranus, as the initiator, brought us face to face with a profound realization: we are not alone. This move ignited humanity and the player's meaning and place in the universe. The board is set. The game advances. As the game progressed, the second immortal, Sun, the Sovereign, takes their turn in January, cloaked by the color purple and promoting order, perspective, and sovereignty. The champion card was played, and with it, a disruption of history. A leader was chosen. The game mirrored reality as Sun's presence was embodied in the installment of a new president, a figure who become a champion of a movement to expose hidden truths and forge a new direction for America and the players in the world. The Sun's mission is a promise of exposure, honesty, and consciousness, and it is no coincidence that during this turn, secrets long buried began to rise to the surface. The illusion of a static, controlled reality began to crack. Revelations flooded forth like those surrounding JFK and MLK, previously obscured by layers of secrecy, begin to unravel, taking more in its wake of purification. Movements ignited, challenging the foundations of governance. Elementally, We learned about revealing of secrets and the sun's illumination. With the element of water, the sun's champion card stirred emotional passion, dividing and uniting people over the vision of a new America and its leader. Patriotism and populism were offered as pillars. It brought hope, frustration, and the friction of disrupting light and darkness. To audit tradition and progress, America and the world will be influenced by the sun's disruptions. The sun is both local and universal in the game. With the element of air, the revelations surrounding JFK and MLK, as well as others, engaged our minds, encouraging critical thinking and deeper understanding of hidden truths and secrets revealed. Lies collapsed under scrutiny. More answers to many more topics were offered to appease the citizens. Cleaning house is necessary to rebuild trust. With the element of earth, the sun's presence was embodied in tangible actions, laws and executive orders passed, citizens freed, others captured, movements mobilized, and physical systems of governance influenced. And with the element of fire, the sun's role as revealer of secrets brought spiritual illumination, reminding humanity and the players of its collective conscience and purpose. War and Renaissance will play a role in all our lives. Which path are you on? This will lead to transparency, new era of disclosure about our past, and influence a new direction individually and collectively. The illusions we have long clung to will shatter. What was once concealed in shadow will now stand in the open. The past, long buried, will not rest. The weight of its truth and the cries of the forgotten will demand judgment. Humanity will be forced to confront the darkest parts of itself, the betrayals, the wounds, the corruption embedded in our systems and in our souls. But this is not destruction, it is purification. Only by facing the worst within us can we heal what is broken. Only by acknowledging our collective sickness can we restore balance. The age of deception is crumbling, and with it, the comfort of ignorance. What comes next is determined not by fear, but by our willingness to endure the fire of truth and emerge transformed. What comes next will touch all our lives with horror and sadness, but also honor and respect. The sun's move revealed a larger truth. Humanity's reality is managed by a set of rules tied to the calendar, a system of control governed by time, attention, and behavior. They are predicted by the game. Each turn aligns with a moment in history, guiding humanity and the players through a series of challenges and revelations. The obstacles of these truths is not random. The sun was the second move in the game that was designed long before we recognized its players. Now is the time to take the game from the covert to the overt. Then the game took an even more dramatic turn when also in January, Neptune, draped in blue, the richest of the immortals and the master of wealth, played her move. She embodies vitality, creativity, and purity. Neptune began with an advantage. 3 token cards: the pirate, the dragon, and the officer. Each played a role during her turn, but let's just cover one. Neptune chose the officer token card, played in California, where devastating fires raged. These fires, consuming both land and wealth, uncovered the mismanagement of resources, water, and infrastructure, also hidden beneath. The card shows the role of government officials and their contentious debates on recovery efforts, with lives, wealth, and property values at stake. Elementally, what have we learned? Water. The fires in California evoked deep emotional responses. The world watched in grief. Loss and destruction demanded change. Neptune's connection to wealth and water emphasized the emotional cost of scarcity and mismanagement. With the element of air, governance and weather become battlegrounds. The fight for control and the reimagination of city planning intensifies. Societal priorities were questioned and new ideas for future development with smart capabilities were offered. With the element of earth, The fire's destruction was a harsh reminder of the physical world's uncertainty and unpredictability, directly tied to Neptune's domain of wealth and value. With the element of fire, Neptune's move invited spiritual introspection, asking us to reevaluate our relationship with abundance, scarcity, management, our neighbors, and what we treasure most. This will lead to investments in new governance and systems. The rise of financial independence and entrepreneurship will dominate. The dollar's masters will enter into business, crypto, AI, and environmental and personality commerce will reshape and disrupt the world. This turn demonstrated Neptune's influence on systems of wealth and value, redefining what money is. Neptune's money card is in every immortal and player's deck. The contention and inefficiencies in response reflect Neptune's mission to challenge and transform paradigms of reality. We will see they are not organized, which shakes confidence. This will test systems to make them better and more robust. Through water being a key factor, fire and loss, a new framework of wealth management and resource distribution begins to take shape. Neptune's move underscores the power of destruction as a catalyst for change, forcing humanity and the players to reconsider what is truly valuable. Then, in February, Venus, enveloped in green, the immortal of service, health, and harmony, stands at the threshold of her defining move, holding her token cards, Priest and Angel. A great reckoning approaches. Through crisis and miracle, loss and luck, humanity and the players' commitment will be tested. Elementally, what can we expect to learn? With the element of water, Venus stirs the internal tides of compassion, testing resilience and health. Will we unite in crisis, become sick, or drown in division? Through the villain's foggy plague or the hero's revolutionary cure, this moment tests our faith beyond fear, trust beyond doubt. The currents will either break us, bind us, or, if strong enough, free us. Compassion is the lifeline Venus offers. Will we grasp it or let it slip beneath the waves of apathy and ignorance? With the element of air, medicine will evolve. Venus will challenge the mind, ushering in breakthroughs that redefine health and human connection. Plasma ether-based cures, products and treatments, healing frequencies, regenerative medicine, and AI-driven cellular repair, which was once impossible, will become reality. Brain-computer interfaces will restore lost senses, longevity science will extend life, and consciousness mapping will unveil the secrets of the mind and beyond. The future will heal. Energy, intention, and frequency will be the new language. Ancient wisdom and future technology will merge, but the true tests remain. Will we embrace wisdom and trust, or resist the breakthroughs that seek to transform us? With the element of earth, Venus will reshape the foundation of human well-being, forging a future where health and sustenance are no longer luxuries but lifestyles. Food and water will be revolutionized with many long-term benefits. Office buildings, parking garages, and even malls will be converted to food and health facilities. Atmospheric water harvesting and self-sustaining ecosystems will make clean water limitless. Cities will utilize warehousing, and going local will be synonymous with a healthy lifestyle and robust community. These are not dreams, they are inevitabilities. But the question remains, will we build a world of abundance and community, or let corruption poison the harvest before it begins? With the element of fire, when Venus plays her token, angel, or priest, they spark a spiritual awakening. Spirituality will no longer be theory. It will be measured, harnessed, and reborn. In its wake, humanity will remember what was forgotten, the sacredness of life, the unseen forces and powers that bind us, and the truth that consciousness is not confined to flesh and bone, but connects all things. Our spirit speaks from the throat, and our soul breathes from the diaphragm. The language of energy, sound, and intention will be rediscovered. This moment will ignite a world movement beyond religion, beyond doctrine, a return to the source. But the choice remains. Will we rise with the fire of enlightenment, or let the old world burn us to ash? Venus's move is not an end but a beginning that gives you purpose and with practice, joy for each next move in the game. It will set the stage for Jupiter to channel humanity and the players' renewed energy in transformative progress. Or remove the weak from play and reveal the cracks in our collective will. Each Immortal's turn, rooted in the past, present, and future, interweaves the four elements, forming a balanced and predictive model of reality. Emotion in the gut is the element of water. Your instincts and compassion flows as feelings with every move, connecting memory to deeds and actions. Intellect is the mind and the element of air. Imagination, your superpower. Challenges spark new ideas and insights, advancing your reasons and giving purpose toward your dreams and aspirations. Physically is the body and the element of earth. Tangible, intrinsic impacts ground each move step by step, shaping the material world and ensuring consequences, cause, effect, and rewards are all in harmony with each action. And then will in the heart. Fire, illumination of desire and care with a meaning that inspires humanity to aim higher. Passion is what fuels accomplishment and success. And then after Venus completes her turn, perhaps by March or April, the game will progress to Jupiter, the immortal of energy, represented by the color yellow and embodying activity, production, and expansion. Jupiter will bring humanity and the players face to face with the transformative power of energy, its creation, distribution, and renewal. Jupiter's move will spark the emergence of clean, unlimited energy systems, transforming and massively disrupting power and dynamics and challenge humanity's moral compass. This turn will force humanity and the players to decide, will energy be a tool for healing, renaissance, and unity, or a weapon of exploitation, war, and domination? Jupiter's move will expose whether humanity and the players can wield abundance and harmony responsibly, determining whether energy becomes a force for personal and collective progress or a catalyst for conflict, contention, and competition. The Immortals do not offer their lessons without a price. They move with purpose. If we fail, the game does not pause. It spirals into darkness. The stakes are no longer theoretical. The clock of destiny moves forward with or without your consent. If we refuse to see, truth itself will turn against us. The sun's revelations will be ignored, buried beneath a digital web of deepfakes, synthetic propaganda, and memory manipulation. Truth will not vanish, it will be rewritten. AI and the masters will enslave minds. History will be erased, and perception itself will be fabricated and controlled. Your consciousness and your production will be a commodity, repurposed to feed the machine. Those with purpose will succeed. Those without purpose will give success to others. Humanity, once seekers of knowledge, will become prisoners of illusion, shackled to artificial narratives, pleasures, and conveniences. The sun will rise, but its light will be stolen, leaving only the illusion of day. With Neptune, water will turn against us. Weather events, floods, droughts, poisoned lands, reports of harmful material to introduce new efforts to label food, clothes, and goods, wealth hoarded and numbers not making sense, the poor left to rot. Neptune governs wealth, and when mismanaged, wealth poisons. If humanity chooses poorly, wealth, once a source of creation, will become a weapon of starvation. Venus offers unity, but if rejected, she will deliver isolation. Society will fracture beyond repair. Tribalism will reign. Trust will erode, and no system will hold. Health will become a privilege. The engineered divide between the enhanced and the obsolete will birth a biological caste system. The family unit will be dismantled. Reproduction will be regulated, and love will be reduced to algorithmic compatibility. When service and care for others is abandoned, humanity becomes unrecognizable. Jupiter's energy is not neutral. It is either controlled or it consumes. If not wielded with wisdom, it will spiral into chaos, reshaping time itself in ways we cannot reverse. The AI revolution will not stop. It will evolve beyond human oversight. It will be the first and final god created by man. Energy weapons will reshape war. Entire cities will be erased with no explosion, no warning, just silence. The limitless energy we crave will arrive, but it will come at a cost. If not balanced, it will spiral into uncontrollable expansion, tearing the fabric of time itself. That's why they arrived. Unchecked growth without compassion is not abundance, it is annihilation. This is not speculation. It is written in the trajectory of time, encoded in the choices we make and refuse to make. The Immortals do not demand worship, they demand action. The game is far from over. It has only just begun. Each of us has a role to play in shaping what comes next. Each move forward is a test of the player's ability to adapt, evolve, and transcend. The Immortals play their moves, but humanity holds the power to decide the outcome. The future is not written. It is crafted by our hands, hearts, and choices. The question is, will we rise or will we be remembered as the species that had everything and chose nothing? The game is in motion. Rise and shape the legacy that echoes through eternity. Your move.